Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to be carrying on playing some Boris, or in this instance we're actually going to be playing Katerin, because I did promise at the end of the last episode we're going to start today off with a battle, Katerin, at risk of being wiped out here. So let's jump straight into this and see if we can hopefully turn this one around. So here we go then. Let's go ahead and take a look at the land. It is quite open. I think the enemy can actually walk through this. Yeah, you can actually go through the water, but maybe we can use that to advantage. We do have some terrain here that could block one of the flanks and hopefully help us. Reinforcements are going to be arriving in 6 seconds. Looks like 6 Kossar units from our garrison will also be helping us. I think we're going to have to wait for them to show up. So let's pull ourselves over here. And we look at the terrain. There's a slight hill there, but we should have good vision on the enemy. If we can get them to go through the water, that might even be extremely beneficial to us as well. So let's wait for our reinforcements to arrive. There we go. They're also quite damaged. That sucks. We'll have to see if we can hold off here. So we're just going to bring everyone over here and then try and speedily make some kind of formation. Of course, we do have our tar guards here, so if we can get our tar guards in here, maybe we can even bring in our armored Kossars. Oh, the enemy do have cavalry. That's a shame. We can bring maybe some Kossars in here like this. We can get the speared Kossars on the flanks so they can absorb a charge, or at least try to. Let's see, who haven't we moved yet? I'm not quite sure. We haven't moved these guys, so let's go ahead and put them into the position there. These guys can also go in behind. And then, of course, we do have these guys as well. We also have Katerin. I'm not sure how much of an effect she will have on this battle, because she is very damaged, so I don't think she can tank too much. However, we'll see what she can do. We do have some damage spells with her. We also do have a frost wolf as well, or a snow leopard, sorry, I should call it. Let's use the correct names here. But yeah, I'm not sure if I can turn this one around or not. We are going with the trusty old checkerboard pattern. It does seem to be my best or most successful formation so far. What I'm going to do here is just do a little bit of turning as well, because these guys are going to come in from the flank. Now, is this a spear unit? It is. So is this one. Okay, so we don't mind too much if they go ahead and take damage. Let's go ahead and summon in the snow leopard. If we're lucky, we might be able to even get the... There you go, these guys are trying to sneak in behind us. If we're lucky, we can maybe get the snow leopard through to try and deal some damage to the enemy lord, although he's not going to do much damage, so I might just send him over here actually. You guys, I need you to turn around, because you're about to take a charge. Right, let's go ahead and use the Frost Fang though. This should do plenty of damage. Maybe we can get that off against these guys. There we go. And we can also summon the Heart of Winter. I think this is the Heart of Winter. That should do plenty of damage as well. So maybe we can see if we can cast this over here. Try and get some damage off on the enemy cavalry. And also these troll units that are in our face as well. We might have to turn you guys around actually. That is a shame. I triggered that a bit early. But I'm going to send Katerin in to go ahead and deal some damage here. We're also going to cast this magic off. Hopefully that's enough. And I think the time has come to tell people to start targeting specific things. Balance of power not in our favour, which is not surprising. Oh, Heart of Winter actually did quite a bit of damage. Look at that. Shooting ice missiles out of the centre of it. That's nice. We've already got a retreat from the enemy from 2 of their units, so that's good. This could be a good cast in here, couldn't it? Let's see if we can get some magic off there. That could be very beneficial to us. We've already lost our snow leopard though, so we don't have access to that. Let's tell you guys to turn around. If we can deal some damage to the enemy lord, I think we could be profiting here. We might be able to hold off yet. We're going to get Katerin out just because she is taking a bit of damage already. In fact, I might go and tell her, go and deal with these units. Here, you guys focus on these guys as well. You guys are about to get charged. If if you turn around. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Let's go ahead and just cast some of this down. We don't have enough winds of magic for any of our more powerful spells, though. And so that could be problematic. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. You guys just go ahead and deal damage there. Right, this unit is permanently gone from the battle. Let's go ahead and attack the Lord. Katerin is stuck on a unit, I think. Yeah, there we go. She was running, but she wasn't moving. I'm actually going to bring her over here just because I don't want her to take on the Norse controls, or at least get charged from behind. Right, we do have Death Frost. I'm going to go ahead and cast that because it's strong versus character. There we go. Let's go ahead and cast that on the enemy Lord. In fact, I'm going to cast Frostfang over here on the cavalry as well. Hopefully that does some damage too. Now, balance of power still not really in our favour. Let's go ahead and trigger this. Can't say I'm too surprised. All of these guys, maybe target them, and that should be fine. Katerin, if you go ahead and target him, he is quite damaged. We might be able to get another cast in here as well. That should do quite a bit of damage to the enemy. So let's go ahead and cast that off. There we go. Some nice damage getting off there. That's good stuff. Let's go ahead and shoot the Lord. Same with you guys. Just shoot the Lord, actually. If we can get him down. Beautiful stuff. We can go ahead and get another cast of this off. Maybe we go this way this time. See if we can get some damage off there. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Not too much though, was it? And we do have these guys charging in from behind again. They're not fully breaking, which is a little bit annoying. Balance of power still not really in our favour. I might just tell everyone to hit the Lord. If we can hit the enemy Lord, we might be able to get the army losses penalty, which would be huge. Let's go ahead and cast this off as well. Might as well make use of all of our tools here. We could go ahead and... that's not a good cast, is it? I think I might wait. This costs 10 winds of magic. Oh, I don't think we can wait that long. How much? We do have 12 in reserve, so maybe we can wait that long. We can kill the Lord here, though. That's what I really want. Up to 7 winds of magic now. Come on, guys. I believe in you. Kill the enemy Lord. I think we might need to get Katerin out of there, though. I don't want her to die. Go ahead and cast this. It's just a cooldown thing. Come on, guys. Kill the Lord. We can't cast Death Frost yet. We have the Winds of Magic. There we go. Let's go ahead and cast off Death Frost on him. Hopefully that will be enough to kill him. Death Frost is being cast. Let's go ahead. 300 HP. 200 HP. Will it be enough? Down to 100 HP. It might be enough. There we go. We have killed the enemy Lord. Right, if we can turn and kill these guys, we might get the victory here. Balance of power, though. It's not in our favour, is it? They are wavering. Let's go ahead and cast this off. Beautiful stuff. Charge speed. That's not really going to help us, is it? Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to hit our own unit, though, sadly. Not the smartest cast. I think that did more damage to us than it did to the enemy. Katerin's about to die as well. These guys doing their job. Come on, guys. Get them to flee. If we can get them to flee. Beautiful stuff. Okay, these guys are surrendering. Katerin is now dead, though. Balance of power really not in our favour. Maybe we can get these guys to retreat as well, though. Although we're wavering too. Our leadership looks higher than theirs, however. We'll have to see if we can win this. I think we still might lose it, though. Oh, it's going to be a close one. Nah, their leadership is regenning, isn't it? Oh dear, these guys' leadership's basically broken. I think we just lost it. I think losing Katerin there has lost us the battle. We just can't seem to get them to retreat. Although this one's retreating. If we can get this unit to retreat as well. Although we just lost... yeah, we couldn't do it. Oh well, maybe next time. So there we go. We still lost the battle. I think if we kept Katerin alive, we might have had a chance there. But it is what it is. You can't win all of them. Let's jump straight back to the campaign map. Because Boris is heading south at the moment. So there we go then. Valiant defeat. Sadly for us. Leonid gains a new trait though, plus 5% campaign movement range and campaign line of sight, so good for him. And we do now have a rebellion in Kadafa. It is a Nurgle rebellion too. And Agho have been obliterated, so another faction wiped out from the map. And we did kill an enemy, and Katarin has been wounded. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Volksgrad has also been lost to the enemy here. However, we do have a new technology. +4 leadership, melee attack, and melee defense when fighting against Norska, Warriors of Chaos, and Daemons of Chaos. Maybe that +4 leadership would have been enough to get the victory last turn. But sadly, we lost that one. We also gain a Crown of Command. So that's beneficial there. Let's go over to Boris. I'm going to tell these guys to leave as well. So Boris is going to land in the frozen landing. That's kind of fitting there. And I think this is not really an army, is it? I think we're going to force march our way up. Let's see, we could come this way. How scary is this army? It's a 4-stack. We might be able to declare war against them. Or we could come down this way to the Temple of Hindkel. I might do this actually. Let's go ahead and force march our way over here. And we might be able to take the temple here. And then that would... we don't have Karak Vlag. But at least then we have this coast and we can wrap around and take Volksgrad and Novchozy. Let's see, our Frost Maiden has an event. The Ice Court sends its envoy to barracks and lodges of the Kislevian armies. A great respect is placed on such a visitation as they look to the Ice Maiden for guidance. So, +5 melee attack. What's missing? Oh, +5 melee attack for the hero's army. Let's go for that, just in case we do put her in another army, or even Boris's army. We could replace our current Frost Maiden here. Let's go over to Leonid. He's making his way over here to Azazel now. Do we stop off in the Burning Monolith just to replenish for a turn or two? Oh, 1 turn would be plenty. There we go. Let's stop off here. We're going to replenish before we make our way over to the Howling Citadel. That sounds like a good idea. We don't have a 3rd army, do we? We don't. You're making your way to Boris's army as well. I forgot about this, sorry. No. Go in the sea. There we go. Jeez. The mapping sometimes is a little bit tedious to deal with. Right. We have 14,000 gold. I think we should build up Prague. We need growth though, right? We can't build a farmstead here. Recruitment cost, construction cost. So both of these give growth. Let's go ahead and get the Tallow Keepers Guild, just so buildings are cheaper. Once we're at tier 2, we're going to build some more defense as well. We don't want Prague to fall again. And just like when we take Kislev, we don't want Kislev to fall again. And we've already lost it too many times. Let's go over to Bloodfire Falls. I think we were... there we go. We have tier 5 now. Wow. What should we build over here? We could get Elemental Bears. Although, I think we're going to get Ice Guards for Katarin when she returns. So let's go ahead and build Ice Guard building. That sounds good. We can also go ahead and upgrade the economy for 4,600 gold. And then let's see what we could also do. We have 2 building slots left. Maybe we should build one of these just so we have +1 capacity for Patriarchs. Let's go ahead and build an Orthodoxy Shrine. And then in our final building, we're probably going to build a Toolmaker so we can get Little Grom as well as the War Sleds. I want to try out the War Sleds. And I think this settlement is okay then. Yes. We'll do it like that. Right, we have 3,200 gold left. I'm going to save that just because we don't know what our gold per turn would be like. Let's check out Diplomacy. We can get a non-aggression pact with Dryker. I might actually do this because she has a trade agreement with Reichland. So let's go ahead and do that. Seems like an alliance here is in our best interest.
Yes?
We don't have anything else though. We could get a peace treaty. Yeah, we're not going to get a peace treaty with these guys. Wait, they're not at war with Reichland anymore. That's Greenskins, right? Chaos. They're not at war with any Empire faction, so I will actually go ahead and get this peace treaty now. There we go. So we don't have to worry about this anymore. That's good. Reichland did make peace with Britannia. Right, let's go ahead and end the turn, and we go ahead to turn 74. And Reichland have begun constructing an outpost. Where's this one to? In Prague. Very nice. I do approve of that choice there. And it looks like Gelt has managed to confederate Middenland. So we do lose their outpost as well. The Crystal Spires has been besieged by Azazel. His army is very damaged. And we have a very healthy garrison here, so that's good. Trespassing warning has been ignored by the Harbinger of Disaster, although they do seem to have disappeared. Yeah, I think they went over into Frog's Land, which is good. He's also raising an army. I forgot we had to deal with him as well. We do have a rebellion spawning in the Forest of Decay. We're not going to worry about that. We do gain a new mission. Defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Sigbal. We will be dealing with him soon. Right, let's go ahead and carry on the turn then. A lot of stuff popping up there. And let's go ahead and attack the Temple of Pinekel. This should be a nice capture for us. Now, I do know this is going to be a very easy battle. However, we haven't seen our Warbear Riders in action yet. And the amount of progress I sacrificed at the beginning of this series to get Warbear Riders was immense. So, we're finally going to enjoy some Warbear action. Okay, so here we go. This is a bit of a tedious map. A lot of woodland here. However, if we start up here, we should be able to charge down into the enemy ranks here. Of course, Boris would be leading the charge. So let's go ahead and put him up the front here. We're also going to use this Regiment of Renown unit. Let's go ahead and charge them behind. And let's go ahead and put our Frost Maiden behind them. Now, how many Warbear Riders do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we go ahead and take 7 of those. We can go ahead and put these guys this side. And then we'll also go ahead and put these guys this side. This is going to be a mega charge. Right, we also have our Patriarchs. They're going to be buffing melee attack. So we're going to go ahead and move them in here. Beautiful things are going to happen. Let's also go ahead and hotkey everyone up. Like so. And I think now this charge should be beautiful. So let's go ahead and charge in everyone. And in fact, let's try ahead and just get a little cinematic shot here of everyone charging in. Look at that. So far we've only seen Boris on a Warbear. But now we have an entire army of them, including our Regiment of Renown unit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now we probably want to get a cinematic shot of everyone charging in here. But let's just quickly give everyone commands. If we do something like this and like this. And then we should be able to get a cinematic shot here of Boris and hopefully the other Warbear Riders charging in. They are approaching very fast. Warhorn sounded off. Oh, there we go. Someone meeting Boris head on. So we go ahead and look at this. And the rest of the Warbears charging in. Oh, someone went absolutely flying. And they've actually gone right through the front lines and even managed to hit some of the guys at the back. Right, let's go ahead and give everyone... We should have given charge bonus as well. We're going to go ahead and give everyone melee attack. Beautiful stuff there. Let's go ahead and trigger all of Boris's abilities too. That should give us a lot of damage. We also do have our Frost Maiden stuff. Let's go ahead and summon our Frost Wolf off. Our Snow Leopard, sorry. I keep calling him the wrong name, don't I? And then with him, we're going to go ahead and target the enemy Lord. That should be absolutely fine stuff there. Do we have any direct damage with her? I don't think we do. But we've already won the battle. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. If we just go down for one more look here. Just look at this. Of course, in Krokgar series, we have dinosaurs, but Warbear Riders are just another thing. Look at that. Boris absolutely covered in blood here. And he's getting stuck in again, as are all the other Warbear Riders. Just beautiful stuff here. I think I found one of my favourite units from Warhammer 3, which isn't including the first 2 games. These guys just look so cool. And they do a lot of damage, so let's go ahead and end the battle there. Of course, that was always going to be a decisive victory. Maybe in the future we can see a tougher battle involving these guys. So there we go, we did lose one model. I think that might have been from the Oath Brothers of Tor here. They don't seem to be as tanky as the other guys, but it could have just been the matchup they were in as well. And everyone getting plenty of kills, as you would imagine. But let's jump straight back to the campaign map. Now that we have an army of Warbear Riders, I think our fortune's going to be changing, and Kislev will soon be ours. So there we go, 2000 XP, 700 gold, and 5 devotion, of course. Where should we sack it first? Why not? Let's go ahead and sack the settlement, and then hopefully we can occupy it this turn as well. We do gain a Nomad Riding Master, recruitment rank +2 for cavalry unit. That would have been useful earlier on. And we do gain a new enchanted item, Balalaika of the Arari. So we get a new spell. We get +5 and melee attack and melee defense. And that's for all allies in range. Passive ability. Wow, we have to give that to one of our patriarchs. And one thing I was thinking, I don't think we really need a Frost Maiden in this army anymore. Maybe we should get a third patriarch just for that charge bonus and melee defense. We'll have to see. If we can get 3 patriarchs, disciplined patriarchs, +2 melee attack for all units in the army, I think that could be very beneficial. But first, let's go ahead and level up this patriarch. We will go ahead and give him some more melee defense. And I think, do you have a weapon? You do not. Or an enchanted item, sorry. I'm gonna give you this. If we can get some more of these, that's some impressive stuff. Suddenly our Warbear Riders will be looking even better. What skill does this patriarch have? He's intelligent. Okay, if we can get 3 disciplined patriarchs, I think this would be beautiful, beautiful stuff here. It's only going to get better. But first, let's go ahead and occupy the settlement. That should be fine. There we go. How much is it going to cost to repair this? 500 gold. So we even profited there as well. That's what I like to see. Next turn, we're probably going to go up to Novchozy, and then down to Volksgrad. It should be fine. Let's go up to top, though. I forgot we should have invoked Ursun because it has expired. So we did miss out on some extra melee defense there as well. I need to check these Warbear Riders. We're buffing them quite a bit. Already their melee attack is quite higher than it usually would be. But I think Patriarchs are definitely the way forward. Right, let's go over to Leonid because he needs to carry on marching towards the Crystal Spires. So let's go ahead and force march him up to the Howling Citadel, and hopefully he can make it here in time. Azazel is taking attrition now, though, because we have invoked Ursun, so that's beneficial as well. Let's see. Iosif, oh, I forgot about you. Can you reach Boris's army yet? So you would be our third patriarch. And you're knowledgeable. Okay, we need to get some determined patriarchs, don't we? Do we have any more capacity? We don't. Oh, we do have one. No, not determined. Disciplined, sorry. Sadly, we don't have any disciplined patriarchs waiting for us. Can we just recruit and dismiss them to regenerate that? I'm not quite sure. Right. Let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade anything in Prague. We cannot. We're waiting for that. What about in Bloodfire Falls? We can. Now, what building did I say I was going to build here? This one, wasn't it? The Toolmaker. So let's go ahead and build that. And then we can also go ahead and build the Orthodoxy Chapel. That would give us +1 capacity for Patriarchs. So that's good. In fact, what I might do as well, because we do have the spare gold. We can't recruit a Patriarch yet because of capacity. I think if we recruit and then dismiss him, maybe we can re-roll. We'll have to test. I'm not sure if it works like that. We do have a rebellion spawning up here, and that's fine. Nothing we can do about that either. Let's go ahead and check out diplomacy for the turn.
What?
Doesn't appear to be anything here. That's a shame. So let's go ahead to turn 75.
I know what it is to die. I want you to know it too.
So Olaf wants a peace treaty. Obviously we're going to say no here because we're about to wipe him out. So we will go ahead and decline this one. And it seems we do have a battle up in Yechich. Is this one of the settlements we just captured? I think it is. It's a valiant defeat, it's fine. Boris can recapture this next turn with very little effort on his part. So I'm not too worried about losing this settlement. And it seems like the rebellion is attacking the Forest of Decay. We get a heroic victory. So once again, that's 3 gold for us. So we get 800 gold. Let's go ahead and claim another 800. Thank you very much. And it seems the disciples of the Moor have been obliterated and wiped out. Prague is also under siege. That's a 4 stack. Oh, that's a 4 stack as well. Boris is probably not going to get there in time, so it looks like Prague is going to fall again. But once Boris does eventually make his way down here, I think Prague will very much be safe. We do lose this settlement as well. That's fine, we didn't build anything here, so that's not a big loss. And the Forest of Decay has been re-sieged by this army, which gave us the 3 gold. As has Kadafar, that's fine. If they do choose to attack there, I think we'll win that one again. Sadly, that's all I have time for today. We did gain a bit of new land here. I think next episode, Boris is going to come down. We're going to take Novchozy. We're going to take back Volksgrad. And then also take Yechich. However, this army is going to be a bit tedious to deal with as well, isn't it? I think we really need Katarin down here as well. 2 armies to kind of deal with all of this and just make our way back into Kislev. I think Boris can make his way down to Kislev himself, but that's going to be the plan for next episode. We finally got to see our Warbear Riders in action, which was nice. But that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow for the next episode. Just have to remember what day it was then. But yeah, we're going to carry on with Boris in tomorrow's upload. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.